Hey guys, it's Katie here with Life Mundane and welcome back to the channel. Today I am excited to do another unboxing. I have a package here from Christian Light Education, or you might hear it be referred to as CLE. I have got some great curriculum in here for my kindergartner and my preschooler, and I'm excited to share it with you. So let's get started. Hi, my name is Katie and welcome to Life in the Mundane. I am second generation homeschool mom of 6 beautiful kiddos, and on this channel we talk all things resources. I love to share with you resources that are going to help you in your homeschooling and help encourage you in your biblical parenting, and how you can utilize those to their fullest potential so that you can make the most of the little moments. So we actually started using Christian Light Education. We started using some of their curriculum in January of this year for one of my older preschoolers. So I have a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. My 4-year-old will be turning 5 here in just a month or so. And all of a sudden we noticed a huge jump in her skills and her desires to do school. So we wanted to kind of find the next step. We've been doing preschool, very gentle, and we wanted to find something to kind of help transition her to be ready to do kindergarten in the fall. You'll see more about our kindergarten choices here coming up soon, but we started her with the CLE Kindergarten 1 book. So Kindergarten 1, the way they have it designed, I'm just going to explain this real fast before I show you what's in our box, is that the CLE program has Kindergarten 1, which is really designed more for 4-year-olds, and then Kindergarten 2, which is designed for 5-year-olds. This really helps to bring together to make a really neat curriculum. It covers all sorts of things, and so we have actually already completed Kindergarten 1, so we ordered Kindergarten 2. So the first thing in our box is the Kindergarten 2 material. Now that she's ready for that, the way that Christian Light Education works is they have what they call these light units, or these little workbooks. So there are 5 workbooks for Kindergarten 1, there are 5 workbooks for Kindergarten 2 that your child will go through, and then they have for Kindergarten 2, they have activity books as well. So activity books have a little green spot right here, and then it's purple for the workbook. Your child will go through all of that throughout the year. Kindergarten 1 is only designed to take about a semester, and it actually took us even less time than that, and I think it's just because she was a little bit on the older age. So just a quick flip through, and then I will do a review once we finish all of this. But a quick flip through is that the workbooks, each page has a description down at the bottom with what you need to do to complete the page, and that's all you need. And the workbooks are super inexpensive, like $3 a piece for these little tiny workbooks. There are 6 lessons within each book, and then like I said, there is a workbook page and an activity section for each lesson. You could do a lesson in a day. However, if you get the teacher's book, which I highly recommend, you don't need it, you could just do the workbooks, but I really recommend getting the teacher's book. This breaks it up, every lesson, into 3 sections. One that's working on your letters and their sounds, one that's working on just different skills that are maybe, learning to trace, learning your shapes, your colors, those kinds of things, and then one that's more math focused. I like the division of those 3 because you can either do it at 3 different points in the day, you can do that and drag it out and just do a section each day and take 3 days to do a lesson, however your child is going and the pace they're going at. But the teacher's manual really walks you through not just the instructions that are on the page, but walks you through additional dialogue. It includes motor skills, a Bible verse to memorize. They have a story with comprehension questions for every single day. At the beginning of every lesson, you'll notice that there are objectives of what they're going to learn in that session. There will also be materials that you need to gather. There are very minimal materials for this curriculum. So I really love it about that. They have in the back of the teacher's book additional resources. They have like an answer key. They have a Bible memory chart. I will say one little note about this. They do memorize verses in the New King James, which is not my personal preference. So we just adapt. I don't use their Bible memory charts, and they have little flashcards that come in there. I don't use those, and we make up our own because I would rather my kids learn it in ESV because that's where they learn all the other ones. It has a whole sections of poems that you can use with your kids, different letter and number rhymes, and they'll tell you when to use these throughout the lesson if you want to do that. They include, like I said, for every single day, they'll have some kind of motor skill you're working on. And so they have some tips for teaching motor skills. And then they also have these awesome flashcards that you can photocopy and print, laminate if you want to. You can have your child color them, or you could color them. They've got ones for letters. They've got ones for numbers, colors, shapes. and so much more. I really love the fact that they are really easy to use. It is so open and go. It's not even funny. It prompts you exactly what to do next, and your child feels very accomplished because on a regular basis, they're finishing an entire book, which feels really, really huge and an accomplishment for them. So I highly recommend it. I will share more about that curriculum, like I said, once we finish or once we get closer to finishing Kindergarten 2 and sharing with you guys more of those reviews here this summer. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. In addition to the Kindergarten 2 curriculum from CLE, I also purchased some of these for my 3-year-old who will be turning 4 in June. These are kind of a supplemental material that you can get or would work great for little kids. And they are, it's all done by the alphabet. So there's an A book, a B, a C, a D. I want to say it goes up to maybe G, but I don't remember. I will drop a link down below where you guys can check it out. So I got the A, C, and D book. The B book is a Bible themed book. I just skipped it, not because it's not good, but because we already have things we do for Bible. But this is Adventures with Books. This is going to work on beginning like cut and paste skills, beginning drawing, letter skills, colors, looking at which pictures are the same, which ones are different. So just a lot of those beginning great preschool skills. They've got these fun cutouts. So you're going to create this whole barn scene and they'll have almost like little paper dolls. So that'll be really fun. But in this book, outside of just tracing shapes, you're not going to be doing any letter writing or number writing in the book A. But in the book C, you are going to see counting with numbers. So this one's all going to be about numbers. You are going to start to trace actual physical numbers as well as learning to count, that correlation of, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves. That's the same as this number 4. And so I really like the fact that it gives you lots of practice for that. You're going to talk about concepts with math like taller and shorter, more or less. And like I said, while there is some writing in here, it's mostly tracing. It's not a lot of copywork pages, so very age appropriate for the preschool age. And then finally, I got the D book, Do It Carefully. This book is kind of a combination of skills, but sort of that next level up. So here they're making patterns with shapes. They're practicing again, doing X's and doing straight lines. They're circling which letters are the same here. I'll find all the E's in this row. They do have some pages where they're actually going to do copy work and not just trace, but it's just, again, those beginning numbers. Again, still these fun like play activity things that you'll cut out and you'll use for lessons, how to follow instructions. And like the other book, there is instructions at the bottom of every page, so you don't have to guess what you're supposed to do. So we will be using that with our preschooler just as sort of a supplemental thing to some of the other things we're doing. Be sure to stay tuned and subscribe so you guys can hear about our curriculum choices. That will be coming out here in April. I cannot wait to share with you guys all of those fun details, and be sure to stay tuned also for that review this summer of the Kindergarten 1, Kindergarten 2 level. I can't wait to share more with you, as well as what we'll be doing officially for kindergarten coming up in the fall. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.